So 47 health and life sciences researchers were originally at risk based on brutal and very flawed criteria, and because of the work at UCU, 15 jobs were saved before a single day of industrial action. Since the beginning of industrial action, we've saved a further 4 jobs already, so there are now 28 people left at risk of redundancy. 40% of Nobel Prize winners over the past 10 years or so would have also been sacked at the University of Liverpool. This is the first attempt by a university to rank and yank staff, similar to practices you'd see in Amazon or Goldman Sachs or other big financial corporations, which is purely looking at staff and valuing their input based on the money that they generate for the organisation. Nobody at the university was ever told they would be expected to bring in this kind of money or face the sack. The university has bypassed its own procedures in relation to performance, but also the idea that these staff who are still at risk aren't performing is absolutely nonsense. There are world-leading researchers, there are brilliant teachers, and none of them have ever had any formal issues raised at any point over the past 5 years. Every year they've been told by their managers they're performing more than okay, often brilliantly. Managers who already have far too much power have now complete discretion to decide whose livelihood is at stake based on very questionable criteria. So we've had our highest ever ballot turnout and vote for strike action to fight against these redundancies. And the strike action so far has been huge. We're probably looking at one of the biggest strikes in the local area in the past 10 to 20 years. Since the beginning of the strike, that anger's only intensified as more and more people have been exposed to the human impact this is going to have. People being thrown onto a scrap heap essentially during a pandemic is absolutely despicable. And the reason this strike has been so big is because of the complete anger of our members at what's being proposed. People see through the lies of our management and are ready to take action to defend their colleagues.
No ifs, no buts, no HLS cuts. No ifs, no buts, no HLS